It's gonna be a hot one today, ladies and gentlemen. It is about 100 degrees outside, or at least what feels like it. And the parking lot, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is full today. I'm imagining a lot of people will be in the water park, which I hope that's the case, which means that the rides in the dry park should be fairly short in terms of lines, really shorter than they will be otherwise. Let's go make the most out of the time we have here. It's about 2 o'clock right now, and the park closes at 9, so we got about 7 hours, which is a decent amount of time. So let's go in and have a good afternoon and evening and see what rides we get in today. First things first, I'm going straight for Justice League to get a ride in on it, because for today, I'm gonna be trying to shoot for 780 max scores. I am at 767 as of right now, so I need 13 more to get to my goal to 780. And then I can hit 800 within the next few visits after that. That's the very next one. So I'm gonna at least shoot for 780 and maybe get a little bit more than that if possible. So let's go start off at Justice League, and then I'll hop on Freeze since it's right over here. Unbelievable. The ride goes down immediately. So I guess this is Freeze for the first ride of the day, and I'll check back at this ride a little bit. So let's go to Freeze now. Just ran into a bit of a problem. I apparently was not scanned into the park properly, and so as a result, the Platinum Flash Pass on my phone didn't work as well as I thought it would. Like, it didn't work, period. So I had to go to the Flash Pass at the front of the park and have them help me out with it. And there goes American Thunder, running good. So I had to go back to the front of the park, and then they told me to go get rescanned. So now that I'm actually in the park, I was able to reserve something. So with all that dilemma out of the way, let's go get on some rides. Let's give American Thunder a check since we're riding over here, and then I'll check it Freeze in a little bit. Pretty solid way to start the day, I'd say. Got a nice walk-on ride in the front seat of American Thunder, and sadly the ops pushed my restraint down really far to the point where I was almost stapled. I wasn't quite stapled, but I was close. So that could have been a little bit better, but not terrible. I'm gonna head over to Justice League in just a second, see if that's reopened, and if that's not open by now, I'll check out Freeze. But let's get some shots of this ride running first. It looks like Justice League is back open, so let's go ride that now and then hop on Freeze. That was number 768, I believe it was. Now that I've got a max on Justice League, I'm gonna go ride Freeze since I'm here. And then I'll ride Justice League twice more and max it out a couple more times. And then work up towards Boss. Don't think that was quite as good as my previous rides on this beforehand, but still nothing to complain about. maxed out Justice League again, and I showed one of my friends some cool vantage points in the queue line to get some shots of Freeze, and I was getting some footage of that in the process. So now I'm gonna start making my way up towards Boss and riding that, and then checking Eagle out, because the app said it had a 0-minute wait, which if so, that'd be great, because I want to ride it again. For now, let's go check up at Boss and then go take a look at Eagle in a little bit, see if that line is short like the app said it was. Boss is apparently down, so due to guest illness, I saw him cleaning up a mess, which might have been from a guest illness, which I think is possible, but that's unfortunate. I think in the meantime, I'm gonna go check out Screaming Eagle and then come back in a little bit, because I saw them running Blue Train, and I can never say no to a ride on the Blue Train unless the ride's really long. And I saw that the line for Eagle was fairly short from here, so I might as well go check it out and see if it's got a short line still by the time we get up there. And if it is short, I'll ride it. Looks like there's no one up there, so we should be fine. Boss went down to guest illness, and then Scream Eagle went down due to technical difficulties, so I haven't gotten a chance to ride either of those two yet. And I saw a train on Eagle just sitting there on the brake run, so I think it might be still down. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go check out the Boss, see if that's reopened by now, and get a ride on that. And then probably go back to Justice League, to be honest with you. And then maybe catch the train and do a lap around the park. And when I got up to Boss, I saw that they only were running one train, which it's a packed Saturday. They're only running one train on what I consider to be their best coaster. That makes no sense. So I gotta get on Boss before that line gets way too long and then go down to Justice League. But I do want to get a night ride on Boss, or at least a dusk ride on it if possible, because the park's open till 9 tonight. So I might be able to get a dusk ride on Boss, or maybe Screaming Eagle, but I haven't decided yet. But for now, let's go to Boss and see if that's open by now. Just heard Boss running around the last turn over here, which is behind those trees. So I guess that means it's open again, so let's go check it out. Sounds like Boss is back open, because I just heard someone tell the operator at the entrance to open the line back up. Looks like we're ready to hop on this one. Oh wow, there's like not many people up there. Like the line was on the bridge earlier, and I was like hardly anybody, so let's take a ride on this. Finally got on Boss, and it was running much smoother today than it was a few days ago. That one valley before the turn before the last turn, however, was a lot more jarring than last week. But I still thought it was pretty smooth. So I'm gonna go back down to Justice League, and I'm definitely coming back to this one a little bit later on. Why is there a lizard right here? That's weird. Usually you only see those in like Florida or something, but there's a lizard right there. Justice League is back open because the flash pad said it was down. Let's go for round 3. Just got up to 770. Think I'm gonna ride this 2 more times and put me up to 5 on it for today, and then I'll go do something different. Sounds like Freeze has 2 trains running, so I'm gonna ride that while I'm right here because I just did a few more rounds of Justice League. Once I ride Freeze, I think I'm gonna catch the train wherever the heck in the park it may be, and then probably go on a photo or video lap after that until it's getting a little darker out. And then I'm gonna do like my marathon or so of Justice League later on. And I gotta get up to Boss again and do a second ride on that because I've only done that once, and I'm about to ride Freeze for a second time. So let's hop on Freeze for now and then probably catch the train afterwards. hardly a line, so that's why I'm doing this one.
American Thunder. For visiting a line on side 3, when those seats open, find your seat as quickly and safely as possible. Please let me know only sign you have another phone sir. If you're happy and you know it's off your hands. Alright. Welcome back, side A. How was your ride? Amazing. Let's try to come to a perfectly stop. Unbuckle your seatbelt. Here's the front lap bar and exit to your right. Make sure you go check out the Batman. For those of you online on side A, when those gates open, on your seat as quickly and safely as possible. Please let me know.
Back seat on this ride was amazing. Now I'm gonna go hitch a ride up at the front of the train, see how it holds up. Did front seat again, and it was fabulous this time around. So fun, out of control, and I love it. I know I keep saying this a lot, but Mr. Freeze is always running super consistently as of late. There have never been a ride where I've walked up disappointed as of late. Like Boss, sometimes there's been a few rides where I've thought it wasn't as good. Freeze, for the most part, is very consistent. So that's really nice that it always runs really good every single time, no matter what. And I think I might ride it again because why not? The other train is such a short line, might as well make use of it. So the Batman is not as fast as got another front seat ride on Mr. Freeze, and this thing is running amazing today. It's nice that the one train had no line, so I was able to keep riding it quite a few times, so that's always nice. Now I think I'm gonna hop on this one more time and then probably go make my way over towards Batman, because that's probably showing a 0-minute wait on the app. Bro, Cyborg's not moving. What the heck? Maxed out Justice League for a few people I know, including one of my buddies named Reese, who you may know on Instagram as Rollercoaster Reese. I'll link his account in the description of this video, so you can check it out. And also another person known as the Art of Parks, also on Instagram, so I'll link his account in the description as well. But that was like one of the most hype rides we've had on anything. Like the Art of Parks said it was one of the most hype rides he's had on anything too, which I think is awesome. So that was really fun doing that for him. And now I'm gonna ride Screaming Eagle since I'm right here and the line's fairly short. So might as well take a ride on it, because I never did earlier. Screaming Eagle's running insanely smooth today. Probably one of the smoothest rides I've had on it this year, which it's not really that surprising because this ride's always been running really smooth for this year. But today felt exceptional compared to other rides I've had on it, which is nice. Now I'm gonna go down to Boss and ride that for the second time today, and then probably go to Justice League for the remainder of the night, unless I manage to get off and get a night ride or so on Boss, which I would like to do that if possible. But if it's not gonna happen, then that's totally alright, because I got like, what, Fright Fest and stuff to look forward to, and that should give me plenty of time to get some night rides on it. So in the meantime, let's go over and ride Boss again, and then go down to Justice League for all. What the squirrel? What are you doing? We're having squirrels crossing the pathway. And there he goes. So that was pretty cool. Boss was running so much faster on my most recent ride than it was earlier this afternoon. Granted, it has been warming up most likely throughout the whole afternoon and evening, so that's probably why I was running ridiculously fast. And I did get stapled, unfortunately. However, if I get stapled, if anything, allows me to focus on the ride sense of speed more, because oftentimes I'm getting launched out of my seat that I forget I'm going that fast. So being stapled really allowed me to enjoy the ride sense of speed, especially in the first half, because it was absolutely hauling. So that's always nice. I'm gonna now go down to Justice League and finish off the night there, most likely. Maybe come back and get a night ride on this, but not sure yet. So let's go to Justice League for now. I gotta give props to the crew over at Mr. Freeze. They are constantly sending trains out at a ridiculously fast rate. Usually with one train, that thing comes like once every 2 to 3 minutes. Whereas with 2 trains, I'm hearing a new train launch out no more than a minute and a half, which is insane. So that's always great. And I don't know if any of the Freeze crew is watching this video, but if you guys are, keep up the amazing work. Line's fairly short, and I'm maxed again, so you know what that means. It's marathon time. Okay, I don't think anything will be able to top that performance in the future, or at least in the near future. I had, wait for it, 5 double maxes in a row. Yes, 5. The most I had up until that point was 2. I was unbelievably cracked tonight. I believe I started like 767, that's what I said earlier in the vlog. I was at 767, I'm up to 788. So if I perform really good the next time I'm here, I could get up to 800 the next time. That is just an unbelievable end of the night. I mean, I had to sacrifice night rides for it, but it was worth it. So that was an amazing end to an awesome day. The crowds were a lot larger than what I was used to, but I still had an amazing day despite that. My ride count was 16 on Justice League, 4 on Freeze, 2 on the Boss, and then 1 on American Thunder and Screamin' Eagle. I just want to thank Roller Coaster Reef and the Outer Parks for hanging out with me today for some extent, whether it's riding stuff or just chatting. So overall, what a great day today was. And I should be visiting with my friend Ryan again sometime next week, most likely. And you'll see a vlog from that day if we decide to come. So stay tuned for that one. And before I close out this video, please make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment about what you thought about this video. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already and you're new around here. I post content like this frequently, and so you don't want to miss out. And be sure to turn on the bell so you get notified every time I upload. And until the next time, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.